In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth too. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness was on the surface of the deep, and God's Spirit was hovering over the surface of the waters. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
For God saw the light
and saw that it was good. God divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness He called night.
There was evening and there was morning the first day.
6, God said,
"Let there be an expanse in the middle of the waters,
and let Him divide the waters from the waters."
7, God made the expanse
and divided the waters which were under the expanse from the waters which were above the expanse. And it was so it God called the expanse
sky. There was evening and there was morning the second day.
9, God said,
"Let the waters under the sky
be gathered together to one place,
and let the dry land appear."
And it was so. 10, God called the dry land
earth, and the gathering together of the waters
He called seas.
God saw that it was good.
11, God said, "Let the earth yield grass, herbs yielding seed, and fruit trees bearing fruit after their kind, with their seeds in it
on the earth."
And it was so. 12, the earth yielded grass, herbs yielding seed after their kind, and trees bearing fruit with their seeds in it after their kind.
God saw that it was good. 13,
there was evening and there was morning the
third day.
God said,
"Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky
to divide the day from the night, and
let them be precise
to mark seasons, days,
days,
and years."
days.
15, and let them be for lights in the expanse of the sky, to give light on the earth. And it was so.
16, God made the 2 great lights,
The greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He also made the stars.
the 17,
God set them in the expanse of the sky to give light to the earth. 18, and to rule over the day
over the night,
and over the night,
over the night.
and to divide the light from the darkness. God saw that it was good.
There was evening and there was morning
The 4th day. 40, God said, "Let the waters abound with living creatures above the earth in the open expanse of the sky." And God created the large sea creatures
and every living creature that
moves, with which the waters warm,
after their kind.
and every winged bird after its kind.
God saw that it was good.
22, God blessed them, saying,
Be fruitful
"And multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and heavens, the earth, and all that vast array were finished too. On the seventh day, God finished his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. 3, God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because he rested in it from all his work of creating which he had done. For this is the history of the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that Yahweh God made the earth and the heavens 5. No plant of the field was yet in the earth, and no herb of the field had yet sprung up, for Yahweh God had not caused it to rain on the earth. There was not a man to till the ground. 6, but a mist went up from the earth and watered the whole surface of the ground. 7, Yahweh God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. 8, Yahweh God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed, man out of the ground. Yahweh God made every tree to grow that is pleasant to the sight and good for food, including the tree of life in the middle of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. 10, a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from there it was parted and became the source of 4 rivers. 11, the name of the first is Pison. It flows through the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. Delion and onyx stone are all for there. 13, the name of the second river is Gihon. It is the same river that flows through the whole land of Cush. 14, the name of the third river is Hiddekel. This is the one which flows in front of Assyria. The 4th river is the Euphrates. 18, why Yahweh God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to cultivate and keep it. 16, Yahweh God commanded the man, saying, you may freely eat of every tree of the garden. 17, but you shall not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for in the day that you eat of it, you will surely die. 18, why Yahweh God said, it is not good for the man to be alone. I will make him a helper comparable to him. Out of the ground Yahweh God formed every animal of the field and every bird of the sky, and brought them to the man to see what he would call them. Whatever the man called every living creature became its name. 20, the man gave names to all livestock, and to the birds of the sky, and to every animal of the field. But for man there was not found a helper to an Lord. Yahweh God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. As the man slept, he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh in its place. 25, Yahweh God made a woman from the rib which he had taken from the man, and brought her to the man. 23, the man said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She will be called man will join with his wife, and they will be one flesh. 25. The man and his wife were both naked, and they were not ashamed. Though the serpent was more subtle than any animal of the field which Yahweh God had made, he said to the woman, has God really said, you shall not eat of any tree of the garden? The woman said to the serpent, we may eat fruit from the trees of the garden, free but not the fruit of the tree which is in the middle of the garden.
God has said,
you shall not eat of it, you shall not touch it lest you die.
the serpent said to the woman,
you won't really die. Fight, for God knows that in the day you eat it, your eyes will be open and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. 6 stubby women saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise. She took some of its fruit and ate, then she gave some to her husband with her, and he ate it. 2, 7, their eyes were opened, and they both knew that they were naked. They sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. 8, they heard Yahweh God's voice walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of Yahweh God among the trees of the garden.
Yahweh
God called to the man
and said to him,
where are you?
and the man said,
I heard your voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked,
so I hid myself.
yeah. God said, who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?
The man said, the woman
Whom you gave to be with me, she gave me fruit from the tree, and I ate. Yahweh God said to the serpent, because you have done this, you are cursed above all livestock, and above every animal of the field. You shall go on your belly, and you shall eat dust all the days of your life. 15, I will put hostility between you and the woman, and between your offspring and her offspring. He will bruise your head,
and you will bruise his heel.
to the woman he said,
I will break thee, multiply
your pain in childbirth. You will bear children in pain. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. To Adam he said,
because you have listened to your wife's voice,
and have eaten from the tree about which I commanded you, said, you shall not eat of it.
it's cursed for your sake.
You will eat from it with much labor all the days of your life.
It will yield thorns,
And this also you, and you will eat the herb of the field. You will eat bread by the sweat of your face until you return to the ground, for you were taken out of it, for you are dust.
20 men called each wifey because she would be the mother of all the living. 21
God made garments of animal skins for Adam and for his wife, and clothed them.
21
Yahweh God said, behold, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil now, lest he reach out his hand and also take off the tree of life and eat and live forever. 20 freedom. the Garden of Eden, and a flaming sword each turn